The first exercise that every drumline should train is called the hollow body. And the reason why this exercise is so applicable to drumline is because it strengthens your lower abdomen, which in many young performers is a weak point in their core. Having a strong lower abdomen will make it easier to carry your drums flat without needing to lean back and have the bottom showing, or like sagging forward and drums are sagging. We don't want that. Flat level drums are a sign of a strong abdomen. To perform the exercise, get down to the floor, tuck the knees up, and lift the chest while reaching your hands towards the feet. From this position, the low back is pressing down into the ground. You want to maintain that point of contact throughout the exercise. Once you feel comfortable with this position, extend one leg out, shooting energy all the way through the toe and keeping that low back flat to the ground. If done correctly, you should feel tension in your lower abdomen. Put a strong focus on your ribs. You want to hug the lower ribs in towards the pelvis. That will contract the lower abdomen. If your lower ribs start to flare up, that means your abs are stretching and not contracting. It's probably going to hurt your low back too, so don't let that happen. Because this is an isometric exercise, meaning there's no movement, we use time to measure the effort and the intensity. I recommend starting your training with 3 rounds of 10 to 15 second holds and gradually scale your way up to 30 seconds. Exercise number 2 that every drumline should train is walking lunges. These are applicable to drumline because a lot of body movement these days takes us into a split stance position. And if we're unfamiliar with the strength component or the balance component of split stance, then we're gonna look all wobbly and have a hard time getting back up. If you wanna play clean while doing body movement, walking lunges are one of the best exercises to help get you there. To perform a walking lunge, step forward, find your balance, bend both knees to lower the body down, then stand back up, swing the opposite leg through, and repeat on the other side. The split stance position will strengthen the stability through your foot, ankle, knee, and hip, which will make it easier for you to stand up from this position, especially once you have the weight of your equipment on your body. To start training your walking lunges, start with 2 rounds of 12 to 16 steps, gradually scaling your way up to 6 rounds of 16 steps. Exercise number 3 that every drumline should train are prone trap raises. The reason why a drumline needs this is to balance out the shoulder position within the harness. The shape of the harness and the weight of the drum pulls the body down into this rounded posture. And from this position, the muscles in the upper back are getting stretched out. They're not contracting. If you spend too much time in this position, it becomes very hard to perform up. And if you do, you'll probably be cranking on your neck, and then you got neck pain too. It never ends. So what we gotta do is practice squeezing the muscles in the upper back. To do this, lie face down and start with your hands gently placed behind your ears. From here, lift the elbows up and squeeze the shoulder blades back and down, away from the ears. Slowly lower the elbows back to the ground to complete 1 rep. Once you can comfortably do 3 rounds of 12 to 15 repetitions, progress by extending the arms out. By lengthening the lever at your shoulder joint, it becomes more challenging to lift the arms up, which increases the intensity that your muscles are working at. That's how you get stronger. And once you feel strong performing 3 rounds of 12 to 15 in the T position, you scale your way up by moving the hands up into a Y position. And those are tough, but if you can do 3 rounds of 12 to 15 of those, you are on your way to having great posture. And the 4th exercise every drumline should train are lateral bounds. This exercise is great for the drumline because it builds strength and stability in the frontal plane, which is the plane we move in when we march sideways. To perform a lateral bound, start with your feet together. Then step forward and leap to the side with explosive power while you land on one leg. The goal here is to find that explosive power from the floor and to stabilize the body as you land. After you land, leap back and follow the same pathway, always striving for that explosive power and balance. To train lateral bounds, start with 3 rounds of, that rhymed, start with 3 rounds of 20 seconds. And gradually scale up to 40 seconds. Now to recap, the hollow body is the move that is going to protect your lower back from pain while you're marching. And I'll admit, they kinda suck, but the more you practice them, the stronger you feel. And you want to feel strong. That's why you're here. Exercise number 2, the walking lunge. That's gonna help you feel strong and stable when you're in a split stance position, which gives you the appearance of athleticism and power. And you want that. That's why you're here. Exercise number 3, prone trap raises. Those are gonna be great for your upper body posture. They're gonna help you fill up your harness, get the chest up, and have that aesthetic of strength and power. You want that, that's why you're here. And exercise number 4, lateral bounds. Those are gonna give you the strength and stability while you're crab walking. Because if you wanna drum well while marching sideways, you need strength and stability in that plane. And you want that, that's why you're here. Now you got the knowledge, but you gotta put it into action if you wanna get results. So go perform this workout right here and let me know how it goes in the comments below. Now if you'd like to support the channel and all of the time that goes into producing these videos, please click the like button to tell the YouTube algorithm to share this video with the marching band community. It's a very subtle way to say thank you, and I truly appreciate it. That is all for today, Forte fam. I'll see you next time. Ready, and break.